Hello, this is Lauren, and we're live at Derwisch. This evening with us, we have Torch, who's just come off the stage. I think the performance was amazing. Sawubona, Torch.
Sawubona.
Yebo, unjani?
Niyaphila.
Uyitholile mfana wakithi. So how are you feeling the vibe this evening?
Yeah, the vibes is wonderful. You know, the people really loving it. They're appreciating good music. And it is so wonderful to really come out and perform for them, you know? Yeah.
So you've informed me particularly that you've been in Europe since the 17th. How have your tours, how have your performances, your shows been this far?
Well, it has been wonderful. One of the greatest moments was rocking the stage with the great gentleman and stuff in Hamburg. Yeah, that show was massive. We circle a lot of places. I've been to Kiel, Berlin, and I've also been to Cologne. You know, day before yesterday I was in Innsbruck, and yesterday I was in Linz, and now today I'm here. You know, so we're just circling Europe and spreading the word of good music.
Well, welcome to Vienna.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, from Vienna. Really love this place. You know, it's very warm and welcome, and the people are very nice.
Yeah. So the name Torch means light. It means a whole lot of different. It has a whole lot of different significant meanings. How did the name actually come about?
Well, I got that name from a fellow veteran artist, Tony Rebel. At the time when I was recording for Penthouse Studio, and so I was under the name Honeycomb. But there was also an ex-Honeycomb that was there. It was creating some bit of confusion, and I really needed a name, but I didn't let that stop me from recording songs at the time. So while recording, Tony Rebel was at the studio, and he was like, "Yo, this you blazing like a torch." And I really liked that expression, so I decided to change my name to Torch. Yeah, and torch is a light, and torch is also a fire, so you know I keep it blazing all the while for righteousness. Yeah, man, Celestia.
To this point, what would you say has been like the highlight of your career this far?
Like now or back in the day, because I've been traveling a lot with Buju. Really sorry for what happened to Buju Banton, but one of the high points of my life was being at Madison Square Garden. Over 8,000 people was there, you know, and I really rocked. The people never really knew the songs at that time, but they still showed me a warm welcome, and you know, they make me feel welcome. Yeah, and that was one of the greatest points of my life, roaming around. But I have a new one as I speak about Gentleman. I have to give thanks for that, brother, because I wasn't even booked for the show. I was called on the day as a special act, and Gentleman, he was so kind to be the person to cut his set and put Torch in it and say, "Yo, Torch, come and let me and you rock the stage." You know, he's actually... He loves the song, good reggae music, and he made a note on stage which really gave me like some courage to really carry on. He was like, "Yo, you are one of my favorite singers," and that really meant a lot to me, coming from somebody that is so huge as Gentleman, you know. So we keep the fire blazing and we keep on moving in the right path, you know. So we come out to engage the people with music, and we hope say the music reach them by word, sound, and power.
What actually inspired you to be drawn into this, I think, I would say, very competitive genre of music, being that you are Jamaican, and reggae stems from Jamaica? What actually what was your inspiration that drew you in this direction of particularly reggae music that is from Jamaica?
Well, in everything there have to be a balance. And for a while now, well, I love dancehall music, and I don't fight nobody on their music. But where you have just one set of music playing, as you hear me say on stage, the kids are the future, youths are the future of tomorrow. So we have to watch where we feed them from early. As my mother would have said before, you know, prune the tree from its small, no bother wait till it get big, you know, and out of control. So right now we have to rise up, and I have to give thanks to you like Chronix and Kabaka Pyramid, J Islands, and the whole movement, so because we are rise and we are bring back reggae music to the forefront. If there are gonna be dancehall, we are bring the balance and bring back some stability to the people. And it is a way of burning the fire and bringing back spirituality in the people, because you know many people nowadays them lost them way. So we are trying to be a pillar and a light and a direction where the people them can follow.
And tell me, what was the feeling? What was the feeling that you had the first time that you were in studio when you recorded your first song?
Actually, I started out as an engineer. Many people wouldn't know. I was a bit of a shy person when I was younger, so I didn't want it to be an artist. I was in the studio, but the talent was there, and I used to hide and record myself and only play my songs to myself. Yeah, but one day Shalom was passing by. He was the one responsible for that song. I've got news for you. Yeah, and I heard the banging on my studio door, and like when I pull it, he was like, and he walked right past me and he went to the box and he was like looking, and I said, but is you alone in here? So who was singing? And I was like, never really want to tell him, but him catch me in a jam, and I was like, that's me. And he must say, for real, you know, say you need to take it on a professional level, because you can really sing, you're really good at it. And I was like, really? And him say yes. And I just pick up myself and just say, okay, to hell with engineering. I'm going to be an artist. And the first rhythm I heard out there at the time, you'd have this big time producer, Claude Big Stone Sinclair at the time, and he was putting out the remix of the Vanity rhythm. I didn't even hear the rhythm before, but I'm familiar with it because back in that time it was really like the Studio One rhythm them running. So, and I'm an engineer, so I know that rhythm good. And I have so many songs, and I say, yeah, you know, I'm going to choose one of the best songs that I have and sing it on the rhythm. And he was impressed, and from that I've been on the road doing music.
So, what would we be expecting from Torch in future from this point? What projects do you have at hand? What other tours will you be doing?
Well, as I tell you, I'll be doing Indonesia right after I leave here. I leave Germany the 21st of this month. I'm going to go home, see if I can get some rest and double back. I'll be on the road again shortly in Indonesia. We're doing a tour of Singapore, Helsinki, Bali. We're going Jakarta too. And Australia is going to be the last stop. And right after I come back, I'll be in the studio also too, preparing my EP. While that is going on, I'll be working on my album also too. And then in August, I'll be back here again for Reggae Jam. I'll be going also to Japan and a couple other places. Netherlands, look out. Torch might be passing your way too, you know. Just keep the fire blazing all about, you know. So anywhere the fire can be.
So I'm going to hit you on a more personal note now. What does repatriation mean to you, since you have not mentioned Africa once?
Well, repatriation for me is freeing yourself from mental slavery. I'm from being in bondage. Mama Africa, our home, I did it so we want to go rich in everything we need. Resources, temperature, atmosphere, dirt, soil, anything we would think of. Mama Africa got it. And we are telling people themselves, yard out and repatriate out of Babylon and come see the blessed land, Mama Africa.
So when are we expecting Torch in Africa?
Anytime soon, you know. Torch want to be there so much I wouldn't even like to know. I would love the people them can reach out and say yes, them need Torch, and Torch will be there because there is my home. That is my people. Yeah, we need to connect. And we need to have that balance going, you know. So the Torch will probably be there this year going into next year. Who knows? Can even be a couple days from now. But we have to finish up this tour first. So, Africa, look out for me. Touch ever burning flames. Love on our Rastafari.
And what message do you have for the youths back in Africa and around the world of a message of inspiration?
Well, I roam the internet and I watch my TV and I don't like how we live in. So I beg the youth themselves to hold it down. Peace, love and unity, equal rights and justice for all. Treat somebody as you would have them treat you. And that is the thing where many people lose today. And so we are draw for the youth, man. We are say unification and glorification of the Most High. Jah, Rastafari every time. Live and live in solidarity. Live and live in righteousness. Live and live in unity. And let peace and love reign all the time. I Selassie, I live it. Rastafari.
Well, Torch, we would, from African Life, would like to say thank you. And thank you very much for affording us this opportunity to interview you.
Okay. No, man, no problem, man. I'm a humble child. Yeah? Wherever the world call me, I go there. And there is no hype within me, so feel free anytime anybody see me anywhere. Them can link touch. Probably I don't smile a lot, because we don't have nothing to smile about in a Babylon. We there to burn the fire and burn it hot. But just remember, say I'm a warm and welcoming person. So if you see me on the road and you want to link the fire, don't be afraid to come and engage the fire. The fire not going to do you nothing. The fire say love all the time. I want them can go now a quick jingle, eh? I'm going to tell you, say, you're champion in action, total satisfaction. Listen, African life with the brand new selection. Wow. Rapper pam pam. Hey, them for no say touch of a burning flames I represent for the African life that Euro, don't I saw the thing go. And we got to tell you, say, you can tell by the way that we dress, though. I Selassie, I live it and reign. African life. Salute.
That was Torch, African Life, and we're out. Peace.